Hi folks. Today's the first day I'm going to cook in my solar oven, and what I've decided I'm going to cook is chili. Now I want to give this solar oven a real test, so what I'm going to do is make chili, and what I have started with here is I got some dried kidney beans and I soaked them overnight, and I have them in this pot that will fit into the solar oven, and I'm going to put this, I soaked those beans overnight and then I rinsed them off, and I put them in this pot here with 6 cups of water, and that's going to go in the solar oven. But I'm going to get started with this, and I'm going to put this out there now. I'm expecting once this gets to a boiling temperature, which I really think it will inside that solar oven, it'll probably take I'd say 3 hours before these beans are done. So I've got the beans. I just put them in the oven. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and now the pot I'm using for those beans is not a black pot, which is the recommended way to do this. It's just a stainless steel pot, and if I was to paint that black, my wife would have a fit. She wouldn't be happy. So what I'm just doing, I put it in the roasting pan without the top on it, and hopefully that'll absorb some of the energy. And I'm not expecting this to get up as high as I had it yesterday because I'm using the wrong kind of pan, but I think it will still get hot enough to work, and we'll see. Here we are about an hour later, and we're up to about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and the water is just starting to bubble a little bit, so it shouldn't be much longer before the beans are really cooking. I figure maybe in about 3 hours they should be done. So here it is. It's almost 3 hours later, and I'm going to take those beans out. Now, of course, it did fog up inside there, and you can't see that temperature gauge, but the last time I looked at it, which was about maybe an hour ago, it was at 350 degrees, a little bit higher, and the beans are bubbling away inside there. So I'm going to take them out. Now, most everybody's seen cooked beans, but these are hot, and they're cooked perfect. So that was almost 3 hours in that solar oven at about 350. Now I'm going to go on to the next step. What I've got in here now is a cast iron pot. That's what I like to cook my chili in. And you can't saute on one of these things. At least it would be seriously challenging to do it. So I am going to fry the meat in that cast iron pot, however. A lot of the moisture you can see there, unfortunately, is between those panes of glass, and it'll take them a while, I guess, to clear out. Now, I went to the glass store this morning, while I was cooking those beans. I got 2 tempered glass pieces. I'm having them made, and it was actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. They were only $15 a piece, and this regular pictured glass cost me $10 each, so I guess that's what I should have done to start with. And anyway, temperature is getting up towards 350 degrees, and that's hot enough for me to get started with what I'm going to do, and I'll show you that next. So what I've got in here, I've got 2 pounds of hamburger, which is a little too much really, but who cares, and 1 onion chopped up, 1 green red, it's actually a red bell pepper. It was green, but now it's red. And 2 small jalapeno peppers. And you may have heard that it was just sizzling. It was sizzling pretty much as though it came out of a regular oven, or if it was sitting on the stove. But now it's cooling down a bit. Now I'm going to put this into the oven for half an hour. I'm going to come out, I'm going to break up that meat a little bit better, and then I'll put it back in probably for about another half an hour, and then this meat will be cooked. So now I've mixed 2 15.5-ounce cans of diced tomatoes and 2, I'm not sure what they are, about 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce, plus all my spices in there. Now I haven't mixed the beans in yet. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to let this heat up for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to mix it with the beans. I have to put it in my black baking pan in order to do that. Otherwise, none of my other smaller pans, it won't fit into them. And I'll do it in there and finish it. And then I'll give it a little taste test. So here's our finished chili, and all that's left for me to do is just taste it. Here's my lovely assistant. She's going to taste the chili and tell us what she thinks. Is it cooked? Mm-hmm. Is it a little spicy? Yeah. But good spicy, right?